Hey, welcome back to the Engineer Channel. Today we're talking scooters, we're talking small bikes. I'm here with my buddy Aaron, and we're gonna do a shootout today about the Honda Monkey or the Honda PCX scooter. You need a small scooter, you want to go around town, get some groceries, or you want to go to campus, you just need a little run around. Which one of these would you buy? If you're wondering, come on back and we'll show you. Okay, so in order to know the features of these bikes, to know the pros and cons, I'm very familiar with this, but Aaron's never ridden either one of these bikes. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to go on a ride both through a campus setting. We're going to do a little high speed, we're going to do a little road action, a little highway action. We'll take some video and we'll get to know these bikes, and then we'll come back and we'll tell you about the pros and cons of each one, and maybe agree on which one that we agree that you should go get. So stay tuned. All right, so we got our helmets and we're going for a ride. Which one do you want to choose? You can start off on any bike.
This one caught my eye, so I think I want to give this one a shot.
Okay,
first.
He's going on the Monkey, and Aaron's a rider. He knows what's going on. He's got an R6, right?
GSXR 600.
Gixxer 600. Okay, this is going to be a little bit slower. This is 9 horsepower. 9 horsepower. Okay,
this will be
so
fun.
try and keep it under 100. Okay, and I'm going to start off on the PCX. We'll ride around a little bit. We'll do a little bit of situational riding, and then we'll switch places. So we'll give Aaron a chance to get the feel for both bikes, and then we'll talk about it.
So at this point, we decided to have a drag race to see which one of these bikes accelerated the same. You know what? Turns out they ran pretty neck and neck. The PCX started pulling away a little bit when it got about 30, 35 miles an hour, but pretty much the same speed.
One thing that bike doesn't have, storage compartment. Are you filming right now?
Always be filming.
This is like a reality show. Hero. There you go. Good. All right. There you go. You try that one.
All right. Oh, I feel like I'm riding a Sea-Doo.
totally different.
Ooh, it's got a nice like cup for my butt too. Can't complain about that.
Oh, the seat is so much squishier.
It's like a memory foam mattress.
Oh, it's different. Wait a minute. On this one, you don't have to. Oh, you push the switch. I'm like, what? You have a clutch. No clutch right there. How do you have more fun than that?
I have no idea.
All right, so we went on a long ride. We did some mixed driving. We did neighborhood driving. We did campus driving. We did some highway driving. And we've ridden both bikes. So if you're going to buy a scooter, which one do you prefer? Or let's just talk about what you liked about that one.
So these are two different worlds to me. Like this, I love because it's got this really old kind of classic feel, you know?
Exactly.
And the suspension is so much fun. You can jump up and down on it. You can have a lot of fun, and it's not a lot of power, but it's still like when you twist that throttle, you still get a little excited, you know? Handles like a dream. You can toss it back and forth. It's not too heavy. My only disappointment with it is it doesn't really have a whole lot of get up and go. You know, it's not.
It does
super
not have a
quick.
lot of power. 9 horsepower.
No, it's not. But once you get over that, it's so much fun because you just feel like a big person on a little tricycle kind of thing, and you're just having a lot of fun with it. I don't know. I enjoyed that one a lot. That one to me is a very fun bike. In terms of practicality, though, this one honestly is so easy to ride. It's just very smooth, cruises like a boat on open water. You know what I mean? And the acceleration off the line is very quick. You know, like you can keep up with cars. You're not gonna get in the way of anything, and it's got a lot of features to it that I think for me as a student I'd really like. Like one of the biggest things, like carrying my helmet around if I'm on campus. Like with this, I could either chain it to my bike or I could carry it with me. But on this, it has its own built-in compartment.
Right.
So I can get off, I can take my backpack out of it, I can put my helmet in, and I'm good to go, and I don't really have to worry about it too much, you know?
I agree. I agree totally with what you said. This one, because I got my first motorcycle when I was 12, and it was really about this size motorcycle. It was an 80cc, but this one to me, if you're an old guy like me, this one brings back, it's nostalgic, right? It's what we grew up with, and so with the chrome fenders and just the feel of the bike.
Big old headlight on the front.
Yeah, big headlight on the front. You know, it's just old school cool.
Oh yeah.
So the older people, I think, are going to be more drawn to this. Now, if you're a new rider and you don't get gears and shifting and all that, you hadn't ridden a motorcycle,
This would be a dream.
that's the way to go because
Yeah.
it's a twist and go.
It's quick, easy.
It's
like-
quick. It's faster than this. It'll outrun this. Not by a lot, but it will outrun it.
This to me is like the big boy of a Lime scooter. You just
Right.
get on, twist the throttle, and you're going. You know what I mean?
And here's a shot of the PCX next to Aaron's Gixxer. Look how similar they are. The two, they're almost exactly the same size. The only difference is if you look at the width of the front wheel, you can tell this one has a much narrower front wheel, but otherwise it's gonna fool you. So for the young guy, I would think you'd be drawn just to the looks of that bike because it does look like a
Yeah.
sport bike.
It does a little bit until you get to the side.
Until you get to the
Get
side.
to the side, yeah. And I gotta say, it's really weird. I've never ridden like a scooter style bike before. It was really weird not having a gas tank between my legs. You know, it was very free.
You
I felt like I
did.
was
It's just in a weird place.
It is, yeah. But it
Yeah.
was nice. It was really nice. Like you can just kind of get on and you're just kind of sitting very comfortably and you can just go. You
It
know? You
does
don't
make it
worry
a little
about
easier,
much.
and especially if a lady was riding that and she was riding and she had a skirt on, it's a lot easier than throwing your leg over a bike, right?
Amen.
A
It's
step
very
through,
polite.
yes, a step through is a very polite bike to ride. So I think that would be a good thing to ride. But yeah, for a campus commuter bike, that's hard to beat.
I'm very partial to my Gixxer and honestly to this one too. But as far as practicality goes, I have to give it to the PX. It's honestly. It's fantastic for what you would need for going around campus or if you lived a little bit off campus. Like, I think it'd be perfect. I really do.
And both of them, this one is going to get about 105 to 110 miles per gallon, but so does this little bike here. It gets 105 miles a gallon too with me on it. And this one was a little bit faster at highway speeds.
Just a little bit.
But we had a little drag race back there, and they were just right neck and neck. I mean, they're about the same acceleration. That one feels faster for some reason.
It does.
But they're about the same speed.
I think it's because there's no lag. You know, there's
Yeah.
no lag in the shifting. There's no, like, the engine is very, very smooth as well.
It is
like this
very
one, you get that
smooth.
nice kind of airy kind of throatiness to it.
Yeah.
But this one is just purrs like a kitten. You know, just cruises right along, and you know, it's very quick. I think I might have wanted you on the beginning, but you beat me on the top end. I don't know.
This one definitely is more comfortable as far as the seat goes. That bike has got a less squishy seat on it. It's not quite as comfortable, but it's still comfortable. It's still nice to ride, and the riding position is different too. But I don't know. Each one has pros and cons. Which one would you, if you had to pick one as a student? You're a student. Which one would you pick as a student?
You know, to me, this would be the more practical one. If I was thinking solely on what I needed, I would buy this.
Practicality, that wins.
But if I wanted to be a cool kid cruising around campus,
Fun factor
is huge, especially in college. I have to give it to the monkey.
Fun
I have
factor
to.
goes to the little monkey
And,
bike.
You know, it's got its quirks, but honestly, it's so much fun to ride. This
It
one
is.
is just too easy to be all that fun. But this one, you got little quirks to it, little things that you have to get used to. You know, and
Right.
it's, I don't know.
Well,
I
and this
think-
still gives you the motorcycle experience, the shifting the
Exactly.
gears and the
Exactly.
front and rear brake
Yeah.
being where it's supposed to be, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it's like a miniature Harley, like campus edition. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so the bottom line is one is not better than the other. They're both fantastic, and if you haven't been out and riding little small bikes, man, you gotta get some of it. He's used to riding big bikes, but when he got on this, the grin, you couldn't get the grin off his face, man. So if you're going and looking for a small bike, fun factor, go for a monkey. Practicality around town, the PCX probably would win out. This is just so you know, it's a 2013 model. Looks extremely similar to the new ones. This is a 2019 monkey. Unfortunately, they're not making the yellow one anymore, at least for now. Maybe next year again. My opinion is the monkey should only come in yellow, but
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
but anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here next time on the Engineer Channel.